Hi guys, video again, and I just want to put off for a bit. But you know, before I get into it, I am gonna just be going over stuff today that I've gone over in the past, honestly. But I just wanted to, um, do something involving the LTs as usual, and then basically it's go with the flow with me. But I've said, for years and years now, it's all about recognizing when a reversal's coming. It's coming from an LTBB band break. This is why the Hanzo trade is so successful, guys, right? Because you breaking LTBB bands, you do that, then possible reversing point. Okay, but the walls, then you need to break the walls in a particular way, and I've been saying for a while again. I do keep repeating myself, guys, but like the 5 minute orange line, you close above that or below that, right? Then there's a possibility of it reversing. Okay, it's the first sign before rule two. Okay, right. Quite a bit to get to as usual, but I want to, just let Stephanie know, right, that there is another way of thinking, Stephanie, rather than saying, oh, just waiting for one particular trade. The LTs are turning points, Steph, right? And then you go with the flow. You follow the system, you go with the flow. And I have no doubt, Stephanie, if you do this, and you find a good entry system, that's important. It's the entry system that's really important, okay? That you be successful because, the LTs just don't lie, guys. Okay, so that's the old basically the strategy. It is the best thing to do, guys. Okay, so when you get a chance, just have a look at this. All right, but first of all, I want to come back and show you. This is a few weeks ago, right? And again, look at the LTs, guys. Look, you broke all of them here. All right, and it would have started with a 15 blue. This reversal. Okay, it would have started with a 15 blue. All right, the same pair you're outside, 8 hour blue. The bigger the time frame, the blue is on, guys, by the way. You know, the bigger the move, because that's going back to the daily orange line minimum. Okay, and what you know when you've got a setup like this is you completely got direction. You really do not have to reverse this. You can even avoid the bounces. Like these pullbacks to the 1 hour orange line here. There would have been a 1 hour blue here. It went back to the 1 hour orange line. This one, not sure if it did it there. Yes, it looks like it did there. That's it there. So it did go back to the 1 hour orange line with that 1 hour blue. See it? Here. Oh, sorry. That one there. Alright. So, you can avoid that and just based on knowing where, you know, the reversal is going to go. And I mean, here, 4 hour orange line outside daily. How many years have I said that's where it's going back? Look, it goes down. Small bounce here at the 1 hour orange line, but because of this LT setup here, right, ignore that. Just don't even think about it. Sometimes it'll go up, other times it'll just do what it did there. And it mucked about for an hour and then went bump down more. Okay, so again, this was that reversal. All right, and look what we had here. Just get a big old arrow. We'll use a different colour so you can see. Let's use the green. Right, look what we had here, guys. That's what I'm talking about, right? You had your 15-minute blue in, and that is the first sign to look for when you're reversing. Okay, that closing below the 5 minute orange line, and then it's just a matter of saying, right, well, I need an entry system now, and I highlighted it there and in the last video, the candle color change there. Now, an arrow down, Stephanie. This is the problem with it, right? Would have probably been on that candle there. Okay, and you wouldn't have had an up candle here. So you would have been just continuing with that arrow. Okay, for this trade there. Alright, so that's kind of what I'm saying, Stephanie, about the first candle color change. If you can utilize this, Steph, you are getting in really, really, really early. Okay, the second move was there. And here's the other thing, Stephanie. This is why I like this, because I've just pointed out that the arrow, the white arrow on the Renko, would have been on that candle. Okay, so you remember in the past where I've said, okay, get in, and then the first thing you need is a HA white. Okay, so use the Renkos the same. Get in on the first candle color change, and then look for a Renko white. Right, it appeared on that candle, so you're golden. All right, you would have had a nice trade there. Okay, I'm not just talking to Stephanie, guys. I'm talking to everyone here. You know, it is the best form of entry that I can come up with concerning the US30 and the US100. Again, you can see what happened, right? Because you're outside all the LTBB bands. This is what happened. This would have been big pullback to maybe the 1 hour orange line here, and then it carried on down again. And that's because you broke the weekly, the daily, the 8 hour BB bands, guys. And this is why I say the bigger the time frame, the bigger the move. Okay. One other thing, Stephanie, if you do decide just to go the other way and say to yourself, well, you know what, I only want one big LT trade, and you could have done an LT trade as well, Stephanie, and scalped it. All right, this here was the 4 hour orange line. So, Steph, you could have done an LT trade based on what I've just told you there, right? And 1, 2, 3, 4 decent scalps all the way to the 4 hour LT. Okay, and that was just based on that very simple reversal based on the LTs. Okay, there was a one leading up to it as well, by the way, guys. And again, you can see quite clearly, right, the entries. All right, so it was on that one there, went 10 pips against you, right? White would have appeared around about there, happy when in trade. Okay, use the stop loss strategy, right? That I've done like 40 pips there, right? That would have been break even if you know you moved it to break even. Okay, but then again, you'd have been in here. Nice one in trade, Steph. This one is likely, right, that the Renko white was here, and the reason I say that is because that's 4 candles against, so it would have been flickering down, a down arrow. If it wasn't on that candle, the down arrow, it would be flickering down on that one. Okay, even if it wasn't, oops, terrible line that one, but you know, candle color close, candle color change in Renko white there. Again, you're happy. Same here. Yep, you might have been on the one before. Okay, this is the thing, Stephanie. This is what I'm saying, Steph, right? Give yourself a maximum you're prepared to lose. You know, if it's 30 pips, fine, your stop loss would have been down here. If it's 20, right, you'd have just got out on that, but you'd have got in again on the next colour candle change. Okay, come down a bit here, hadn't done 40 pips up here, so you stay in, and you would have won that trade there, which I think is this one, the last move up. All right. Okay, so you know, it is the best form of entry for me. You know, and again, even if you didn't take the second move here. This would have been a continuation move here of the second move. Close below on that one, Stephanie. You should have been looking at that there. Down. Boom. You know? So, yeah, guys, you know, and again, this is another. I'm going to just showing you that. Yeah, sorry, guys, but again, walls, guys, broken daily. Look at this. And here's the thing, Stephanie. Sometimes the blues are late, right? But if you follow the system, you know, you closed above the 5-minute orange line some time back here. Okay? There was the second wall bounce. See it? That trade up you would have had. Right? Then you had the 1 hour orange line bounce, which you can just see coming down here, there. And you had that trade up. Okay, but this all started with the 5-minute orange line wall being broken. Okay, and Stephanie, you know, this is what I was kind of trying to explain in that last bit about the entry. You see this white there? Well, while that was turning red, that candle, that white was flickering down, but then because it went up and closed up, the white was on the very first green candle. It's rare it happens, Stephanie. This is why I think you have to use the candle color close. All right, like that, and get in, and you would have murdered that. The other thing, Stephanie, look at the Nasdaq. Excuse me. When they appear like, you know, on that kind of candle there, this is why I'm saying you can't afford to get straight in when the whites appear so, you know, much into the move. That's 40 pips into the move there. So you need to let it pull back a bit. So your white was in, right? You're watching this pullback. What you wanted, Steph, was that candle colour, that candle there to close green, and then you get in, Steph, because your white's already there, you see. And again, Stephanie, you would have won that. Guys, I know I'm talking to Stephanie a lot, but I need to get her to get a really good entry system, and you should all use this one. All right. Because it's solid, basically. Okay. All right, Steph. So, you know, work on them entries, and as I say, Stephanie, I mean, it's not just about, oops, that 1 hour blue and one move. You will get loads of moves, Stephanie, if you just follow the system. Close above the 5-minute, and then look at these. And, you know, these moves would have all started with one green candle color change. Okay, on the Renko. Right, so let's just have another look. Yeah, this is that, but earlier, right? And it's like I said about breaking the walls, guys. Look, yeah, right. You closed above there. You can see there's a wick on this candle just before the white. Where's it go? 5-minute yellow, which is 15-minute orange. Okay, then it pulls back and then bang. That's that move up. Okay, pulls back. Look at this one, Steph. That's this move up. And do you know what? The way you should be thinking here, right? You broke the 5-minute orange line. You broke the 15-minute orange line. So where's it going? 1 hour orange line. That's the way you should think, guys, especially when you broke daily, because that is going back to there. Okay, that is the way I always trade, always. And you know what, Stephanie, right? Look how high up the Renko white was. It's 60 pips into the move. Okay, 60 pips. If that was there, that HA yellow, you should have been thinking, right, candle colour, change Renko and Stephanie. That, so that, yeah, which is this move here, right, this move here, both went for 200 pips. You understand? Okay. It's the easiest way to do it, Stephanie. I'm pretty sure you would have tried buy stops above the 5-minute orange line or something like that, right? But when you get a deep pullback, you see this, how far that move pulled back there, Steph, right past the 5-minute orange line. If you had a buy stop at the 5-minute orange line, you'd be getting in there, somewhere there like that, for that move. Okay, which is somewhere, no, it'd be a bit lower than that one. It's probably somewhere there. Okay. Whereas if you use the Renkos, maybe a signal, you know, HA yellow are there. You know, you see the benefit of getting in early stuff, guys. You know, those moves. Just change the colour on this now. We're off the doodah. Easier to see. Okay, so yeah, you know, it's all about breaking the walls, guys, and that's at the 1 hour orange line now. And again, that's basically telling you what I mean. Okay, and again, my preferred entry system. All right, guys. Right, so let's have a look at a couple of recordings, shall we? There's a lot of Hanzo videos on here. Hanzo, brilliant, mate, brilliant. Right, so 18. What's the time? 90. Let's get past. Right, so we're past opening bell now. Yep, look, 4 hour. BB band. You know, strongest bias, but you would say at the moment, right, it's done its job for now. So you've got some kind of reversal here. So if you're thinking about this reversal, now this is basically what the Hanzo is. He's thinking, right, up to the 5-minute orange line here for this trade. Okay, so he probably took this trade up and got some pips. Okay, guys. For people, you know, who want to continue trading after the Hanzo, then follow this system I've told you. Okay, break the first wall and then you can start trading it. Okay, so oops, somebody gone mad there. Look, Hanzo would have got mega pips on his Hanzo trade there, right? But then he probably took something on the way down because he knows it's going to react at the 5-minute orange line. Okay, so now it's broke the 4 hour. BB band this time. Maybe didn't break it on the first, but you know, broke it this time. Right, now, alright. Should you have taken this down? You listen, guys, you can attempt this. This is what I'm saying to you. I'm just gonna pause, right? This is what I'm saying to you, right? You can attempt them, right? But use the stop loss strategy. Just say to yourself, right, okay, I'm in here, there, right? I'm not gonna let it go more than 20 pips against me. So the cost, you know, at the very most, you would have been out there. You understand? So that would have cost you 20 pips. Okay? This is all I'm saying, guys. If you think it's going to bounce again and continue to go to flow, then that's how you do. You make sure you're not giving a lot away. Look at Savvy, guys. He had one day last week, he had 5 losses and he took one big long trade, right? And his 5 losses, I think he said, were between 0 and 12 pips. That's what he's decided to do now. He's bringing his stop loss in really fast so that his losses are next to nothing. Okay, and I think he won 170 odd pips, if I recall rightly. Okay, so yeah, you know, you need to do that. You can see now it's trying to break. All right, so let's go and see what happens. Okay, so it come back down again. right? Not quite ready. It's not closed above this first wall. If it closes above this first wall, there's a really good chance it's going to reverse, guys, because your 4 hour BB band. And at the moment, with the 1 hour blue, you know, it's going back to the 1 hour orange line. This is understanding the system. Okay? Right. Bang. Down. All right? From the, not far off the yellow, I think. So I would call that the yellow line. Doodah. All right? So, now, again, you need it to close above the 5 minute orange line. It did close above there, actually, yeah. Yeah. But it shot right back down. Right, so it's up to you. Do I wait for that again, or do I take a gamble on this? You know, actually going. Personally, there's another blue here. I would have probably been attempting this move up now, and the reason for that is that it's already bounced at the 5 minute orange, and it's bounced by the look of it there at the 5 minute yellow. So I would probably be in this trade. Probably did anyway. Right, okay, I'll just pause it there. Alright guys, because something important appeared. Look, flipped up. HA BB band. Now this, to me, you know, I know I've just said I will probably be in this, but to me, you guys are not as comfortable, right? Probably the best word to use, with taking risk at the moment, right? Because you're not earning a lot of money. And with money comes the confidence to take things on, which is why I take a lot of, not a lot, but quite a few riskier trades. Okay, so this, in my opinion, would probably be, you know, you shouldn't take any trade before this, unless it's a pure Hanzo, right? And again, you know, like with the Hanzo there, you knew it was going back to the 5 minute orange line. So if you ever risk one of these earlier trades, right, guys, you know it's going back to at least the 5 minute orange line. Okay, so it's up to you. It's why BT takes them, right? He brings his stop loss in straight away. So it's no risk trades. Understand? It's why BT takes them though, because he knows it's going to the 5 minute orange line. It's entirely up to you guys if you risk these. Excuse me. Or if you actually follow the system that I'm, you know, trying to get most people or most members, every member to do. Anyway, we'll move on. We'll see. All right, but again, you know, the system, I say, is wait for it to close above 5 minute orange line. It did there, but it shot straight back down. Okay, don't think that has, you know, but that kind of thing there I would have taken. But right, definitely closed above now. Okay, so pull back. We're looking for the ups. HA yellows again. It's a bit messy. What I will say is you know, you can just look at the Dow or the Nasdaq, and see, you know, which is the better setup. Don't try and correlate them though. We're finding out. You found out, you know, quite a lot recently that they don't correlate, and if you do try and correlate them, you know, you're going to get your ass whooped. Excuse me. Oh, there you go. Here again. Look, it did eventually go. Okay, and again, look at the NAS. Pretty clear down there. Pulled back. Bang. And I think that move there is this one. So again, imagine this. Stephanie, I'll just pause it there and show you guys. Look where the white appeared, Stephanie, then it pulled back. Okay, so you would, if you were waiting for the white, you would be waiting for that candle to close, this one here. Then you'd have been in, right? If you just sort of, you know, you weren't bothered about waiting for the white, you were letting the white follow, fine, you would have been on that candle colour close there, and it wouldn't have got anything against you when it did pull back. Okay, so, you know, you had, either way, you had a decent trade. Okay, but again, here, look at this one, 5 minute orange line. So you probably, that candle there. You understand? Let's just fast forward. Oops. Yeah, see, Steph. So again, you would have had a really early entry on this candle here. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 pips. Okay, just one other thing while we're talking about the NASDAQ, guys. In after session, I change my NASDAQ trades because it slows down, right? The moves don't appear the same on the Renko charts as they do on the other 5 and the HA charts, right? So I change it. I have them set for 8, these charts. This on the NASDAQ on my own particular charts. And then when it goes slow, I move them to 5 pips. Okay. I don't know if anybody trades the NASDAQ in after session, but you might want to look at doing that. Okay. Right, fast forward. Right, so again, I'm going to pause it here. Right, so we're talking about breaking the walls before. Now, you look here on the 5 minute time frame, you closed above the 15-minute orange line. You can see it there. Then there's some kind of messy pullback here, which might be a bit confusing. But again, if you used the system right and said to yourself, I'm not going to lose more than 20 pips, you would not have lost more than 20 pips trying to take that move up there. Okay, and now you're on a flipped up 5 minute BB band. This is probably going to go up and close above big time the 5 minute, 15-minute orange line now, and 1 hour. You know, that's the next wall because you've closed above the 15-minute orange line. Your next wall is the 1 hour orange line. All right. So again, look, Stephanie, candle color change. It might even be, Steph, right, that you use momentum. Okay, it's just the same. It's because you know, you're after 50, 60 good moves on it, and you're not waiting for that. I mean, if you look at that, it's 40 pips in to the trade, Steph. 10, 20, 30, and the one red candle, that 40 pips into the trade. Momentum might have appeared on the candle prior to it, on, you know, there, on that candle, okay? But that probably candle closed, probably that candle there closed probably before momentum flashed. You understand? So that is like, as I've said in the past, it's like that signal there. It's telling you what's coming. Okay, so again, it's a great entry if you can use it. But anyway, we're just gonna flick on now, and I'll just, you know, the system, guys. I just wanted to, you know, show you yet again kind of how you should always consider breaking the walls. It's like, you know, it's not just a 1 hour BB band and a single trade. You'll get loads and loads of trades doing this system. You could take the one big trade, Stephanie, or you could take the one big trade and then scalp it to where you know it's going to. Okay, it's just a matter of working out where it's going to, and generally 1 hour blue will say 1 hour orange line. Okay, right, so let's again move on. Yep, gone through it. Going back to the 4 hour orange line by the looks of it. Yeah, and again, you know, when we're talking about you broke the wall, you broke the wall there. I know it come back down here, guys, but it broke it. Right, it broke it again here, and then you had that trade up there, which is, which one is it? It's probably on that candle. Okay, and then this trade here, you had ruled to big time on the 15-minute time frame, and you knew price was going to at least the 1 hour orange line, and there it was. It went through the 1 hour orange line. Now it'll probably pull back a little bit here towards the 1 hour orange line from above, meaning you've got rule 2 on 1 hour, and then could go up again, because the trend is, you know, primarily up. Alright, the bias just took it down to there. Alright, so let's again do a quick flick on. Right, and again, you know, this is the 4-hour orange line, guys, and that bias is here. Right, so you could take this down. Right, you could have a gamble on this, taking this down. You know, it's slowed down. Admittedly, you know, after session it will do that. Right, again, could go up again off the 1 hour orange line. It's entirely up to you. All I'm trying to say to you guys is give you a way of reversing safely using, you know, the EMAs, and as I say, the 5-minute is my primary chart, and the reason for that is because I know once it broke that 5-minute orange line, closed below or above that 5-minute orange line, then I know there's a good chance it's reversed, and it's why I love when we break LTBB bands, in particular these here, the 4 hours. You know, broke it there, went back up, broke it there, went down big. That's the down move. There's the up move. Right. That's the down move. There's the up move. You see? Okay. And there are lots. I know there are lots of trades in these moves. Okay. So anyway, another quick flick on. Yeah. So it carried on going down. Well, we had one more big move up here. In fact, I shouldn't have jumped that far ahead. Let's go and have a look at that one. Let's see the Renko setup. There we go. Oh, not quite. Right, there was the Renko setup. Or is it this here? It's this here, isn't it? Yeah, it must have been very, yeah, that's 45 to 72. Low volume day, guys, but the setup is what I'm trying to point out to you here. So this would have been it here. White's in. You didn't need a white. Just move it on a bit more. Yeah, see it going. Right, now I'll draw it so you can see. There's your entry. You understand, Steph? Yeah, from there. Look. Look at this. This is why now it's probably gone down. Breaks the 1 hour and the 4 hour BB band again. Okay, so now you guys can get your head around this. Then you know, you can trade safely, really, really safely. And you saw what happened there, guys, because must have been some big news as well later on. But prior to that, look where it came. Down here. What day is it? Ooh, Wednesday. It would have been FOMC, that. Maybe interest rate. Okay, so anyway, you know, that's, again, just showing you guys what we kind of, you know, what happens once you break that first wall. Basically, you don't have to sit there and say, oh, it's going to keep going up forever and ever and ever. It's not. Right? You break big time BB bands, and reversals are coming, guys. I mean, look at this here. Look at this. Yeah, this Nasdaq here, I think that's going down. But look what you've had. This is, yep, prior to NFP, but look. Up, up, up. All because it breached the first wall. Okay. So we're just going to run through this one. Let's first of all get past, what's it called? Doodah. Well, straight off the bat there, right? I'm going to go back on this one and just show you that I know it is what do you call it, opening bell, but it's prior. This and the NAS isn't affected as much. I think you've noticed that, haven't you? Look, 29, so it's prior to rule. It's closed below 5 minute orange line. The first wall, right? Probably going to bounce. It would normally, but because the next minute, 30 seconds time, it's NFP opening bell, right? And that's why you saw it shoot down straight away. But it would normally, okay, have bounced back. There was a bit of a bounce anyway. You know, see it there, and then bang. It's probably part of the spike, to be honest with you. But now look at this, guys. Look at this. Okay, that you should be looking at that and thinking 4-hour orange line minimum. Okay, you've got your rules in. It's closed below. So everything now you should be thinking down until at least there. Maybe even more, guys. It's probably going to do the 8-hour this because you're outside weekly and daily as well. With a daily blue, eventually that will take price back to the daily orange line. Okay, so anyway, we'll flick on and just watch the NAS on this particular video. Dow as well. This closes below here, then there'll be down moves on the Dow. Okay. Right, close below. Big spike up, not sure what time is it. That was a news spike. Beware the news at 10. It spiked right up, right, but it closed below here. So this trade would have been a good one. And again, Stephanie, look, I know I keep pushing this on you, love, but look, if you'd have got in on that candle, you're in well before that white. Okay, and now 10, 20, 30, 40. You've got your white, you've got 40 pips up. 40 few pips up. Okay. Have a look. Oh yeah, you'd have won a 50 pip there, Steph. Oh my god, would you? And again, guys, you saw how that happened. It all started with that. And I know there was a news spike, but even if you look at it that way, Steph, then the news spike kind of give you the hands-on opportunity. Look, broke the 1 hour again, broke the 4 hour again. And that's pretty much what the Hanzo is. Okay, so yeah, again, you'd have definitely got, you'd have got 100 pipper there, Steph. You stuck it out. Alright, so close below. But again, look, one should close below here. Look at these trades. It's just continuing to go down. Look, and look, it's getting stronger and stronger. We'll just flick on and show you the LTs and how they work. Look at this. Again, Steph, look. Guys, look. This is what I'm saying, right? You break these big BB bands, I don't care, 9 times. I'll tell you now, right? It's more than 9 times out of 10, right? I don't know, it's probably 19 times out of 20 that you break, LTBB bands, where it's daily, whatever, right? It goes back to the 4 hour edge line, right? But it follows the system. It's probably 19 times out of 20 that this happens, where it closes below, okay, 5 minute orange line, and then does that. Alright, guys, it's so often, it's why I keep shouting it all the time at you guys. And I mean, you had it there, okay, new spike, but 1 trade there, 2 there. Now here's the other thing, Steph. Broke the 1 hour, broke the 4 hour, broke the 8 hour orange line, blue. You can see it already bounced down there. This is one of them that, the occasional time you're gonna miss trades, right? Because there's just no way I can say to you, right? There's no way I can identify the difference between this happening and it only going to there. I mean, the only way I can say is it's already bounced there, and that's it, and that's why the second time it will probably go through. Okay, but I know that's something that catches some people out. But again, guys, I don't know any way other than, you know, to use the walls to say, okay, that's bounced at the wall once. The next time it might go through. I mean, I have said that for a while, but it's just one of them things, guys. If it goes and you miss it, fine. Don't worry about it. You've not lost anything. But again, if you have a go at it, you'd have been in on that candle, then your white appears, you're happy, you bring your stop loss into profit or break even, it's a no losing trade, and you've won. This one here, you'd have attempted it here. Right, 30 pips up, bring your stop loss into -10. Right, when it comes down, you'd have lost 10 pips on that candle there. Do you understand, guys? It's the only other way you can do it, and that way you can take the really early trades, but it's down to you. Okay, my preferred way of doing it is I want to get that bounce there out the way first. In fact, I would have taken that trade down. Okay, because it's a go with a flow trade. All right. Okay, this is the 4-hour orange line. An 8-hour, well, it's just shy of it in it there, maybe. But you're outside there, you had your blue. Okay, what I would do here is let that happen and then be looking for that, because then it's bounced off this wall. Do you understand? Right, so shall we go ahead and have a look? Oops. Yeah, you see, I'd have let that happen. Or I might even have taken it, guys, because it's still a go with the flow and it's a very strong setup. So chances are I'd have probably taken it down rather than, you know, waited for the up. But that bounces out of the way now, so if the next time it goes up, it closes above this 5-minute orange line, then my mindset is bang, up. You understand? Oh, God. I hope I took that. Oh, look at this now. Just got stronger and stronger, guys. Let's see how far it goes. I've not actually seen this one. Yeah, the Dow was a bit messy. You can tell with all the blues pointing both ways. But, you know, you get days like that, guys. And like I say, if you use the stop loss strategy that I've mentioned, you can attempt the 50-minute blues on first moves, right? Or you can just say to yourself, you know what, I'll wait for a second move and do it that way. It's entirely up to you guys, but there's no way I can tell you. Eventually this will break, whether it's to the upside or the downside. I would say to the upside, okay, for the very reason that, you know, you bounced here back at the line, it bounced at the BB band there and it's gone back up, so the chances are this now is going to go up to this 8-hour BB band, maybe the daily BB band here, right? So that, I would say, would break, if anything, to the upside. Okay, and if you just kind of looked at it and said, well, you know what, I'll just stick with the one direction, so wherever I go, it's up. Okay, you know, these up, this up, here, there, there, you know, instead of trying to work out whether it's going to reverse or not. That's the other thing you can just do. And I do say from time to time, just pick a direction and stick to the trades that direction. You know? And again, if you're using the stop loss strategy that I've been going on about for quite some time now, you should be okay. You won't lose much, and you'll win your day. Right, so we're just going to watch that NAS look coming down again here. Another blue here. So again, okay, you can say you closed above here. So if you attempted it up here, then you'd have got out. You wouldn't have lost much. Flipped up 5-minute BB band. Probably going to go up with that blue now. What time is it? Yeah, 8 minutes to a new candle. Right, so what do I mean by that? Well, look. This is what's happened. Right, it's gone down. It's gone up. Right, now it's come down. And what's it created? Well, I'll give you another clue. If this doesn't break this BB band, it's created a higher low there, right? And generally, when that happens, okay? So we're gonna, excuse me, watch this one now. Oh, no, coming back down. Right, again, it's what do you call it? A double bottom by the looks of it. This one. What's a double bottom? A double bottom looks like a W. Like that. Okay, that's all it means, is that's a double bottom. Oh God. Right, quick on. Just have a quick look. Slow one, but again, it was a strong setup, guys. But look, it broke the 8-hour, flipped up 4-hour BB, and look at this. Oh my God. Yeah, I didn't even notice that when I was explaining the double bottom, guys. So it flipped up 4-hour BB band, done its job. Back up, and again. In fact, let me flick on a bit more, because I can still show you that, can't I? Yep. Right, so I'll show you on there now. Look here. These closed above, broke the first wall, pull back, save, pull back there. Not much pips, very much slower in the after session, certainly at that kind of time. In the well, the afternoon for the Americans and the Canadians on the East Coast. Evening for us across the pond. And again, even looking at the Dow, guys, eventually it did it. But you can get them messy days, guys, and all as I say, all you need to do is just pick a direction, right? So go back to a period where it was all messy. So you picked a direction. You were saying up, so you were just playing up trades. All right, waiting for the up trades. All right. If you pick down, you're just looking for the down trades, and it will happen where you get them messy days again. Up, up, up. 15 blue appears here. Understand? All right, guys. So yeah, that basically, I know I've gone over and over and over the things that I've been saying in the last videos, in the recent videos. And it's just the same thing. I just, Friday showed me, right, that everybody in the room that was winning mega pips with hardly, I can't even recall any of you saying you lost on Friday. I can't recall seeing a -10 or a -20 come up. All I've seen was 50, 100, and Sarge killing it, 800 plus pips, Sarge. Man, you've got it. You've just got to have that patience, and and it will come. Stephanie, 300 plus. Hanzo, killing it. Just one other. Oh God, what was I going to say then? There was something else I wanted to mention about the Renko charts, but I can't think what it was. It's gone right out my head. No doubt I'll remember tomorrow. Okay, yeah, but like I say, guys, I keep going over and over the same thing, and if you just, I could show you virtually every recording and show you where it's close below the first wall or above the first wall, right? Then on a reversal from a starting points, LTBB bands, okay? Like here now, look, this one gone down, right? Yeah, I'd say that one because these didn't go up here. Do you understand? So the pullbacks here. So I'd been ready for this move down there, right? Based on that. Okay, closing above here. Look, the move's up. You can't go wrong if you follow this system, guys. Let's get past doodah. Okay, yeah, messy, but look, down here, pull back, bang down, pull back, bang down. Above here, pull back, bang up. You understand, guys? And this is basically all you have to do. And once you you know, fully understand what the LTs are saying, guys. Look, this one here, look, it's broke the 8-hour BB band. Sorry, yeah, bottom BB band, because it's outside these. You understand? Flip down 4-hour BB band there, bang. Look at that, and that all started, guys, with this. Look, closed well below 5-minute orange line, and you had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 trades. Right. Okay, you probably didn't know it was going to go to here. I did, and you know, I'm looking at the signals there, but I knew there's a good chance that was going to the 8-hour BB band, and not the 8-hour orange line. You know, I'd ask you if I was on now. I'd ask you why I knew that. Okay, but I'll tell you, because look at this. 2, 3 times there. Price had come to the 8-hour orange line and not broken it. So the chances are, you know, the chances increase of a break with each time it bounces there. And then look, bang, through on its way to the daily orange line. Okay, so yeah, guys, you know, eventually the reversal will happen, but it starts with breaking the 5-minute orange line. So this is what I was saying in one of my videos recently. You know, you shouldn't be thinking of taking this one down here because you've already bounced it. You know, maybe you should be thinking up because 8-hour BB band. Okay, if it's a 1-hour BB band that it broke, but these signals were still hit, then I would say, yeah, keep taking them because the chance it wants to hit a bigger wall. Okay, it did win. So if you carried on taking it because you're thinking daily orange line, fine, you know, but you're not taking it up because you never closed above the 5-minute orange line. That's the safety of it, guys. You just don't think, you don't reverse until minimum until that's in. And look, it's just, I'll move the thing in there, you can see it's just kept going down and going down. Okay, and that's all because now this is red yellow and this just got stronger and stronger. Okay, so you should be thinking daily orange line, fine, okay. It doesn't always get right there, so it might turn, but it won't turn without breaking the first wall. Okay, closed above here, just about closed above here, pulls back. You flipped up HABB, then you could probably have a go at this if you're crazy. Right, it's really super strong, you know, so it's like, this is to me, you see that what happened there? Oh my god, I can't believe that happened. Right, but the reason it was crazy is because it's so strong. And to me, what you should have been thinking there is, right, this is one of them where you need a pure rule 2. Okay, it's just got that strong, guys, that a pure rule 2 is needed, and that means you need the rule 2 on the 15-minute time frame. Okay. Come on, show, baby. Yeah, there you are. See, you need that to reverse. It's pulled back here, flipped up Renko BB band here. In 1, 2, 3, yeah. Even this is risky, but you know, at some point you've got to say it's done its job. You've got the rule 2 now, pure rule 2 as well. See, that was the trade there. That one. This one you can just see here. See it? So you would have got easy 50 pipper, maybe 100 on that. And then there's another flip up here as well. Or is that it? No, that's it, guys. Sorry, that's it there. So you would have got 50 pipper, would you? Yeah, in on that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, you'd got 50 pipper in. That move there was the initial move to break above the 15-minute orange line. Okay, you know, eventually this will come back up, but you know, some days, guys, they're just that strong that it's you might as well, especially when you get red yellows like this, you might as well just keep going with the flow, and the flow on this particular day was that really strong bias. But yeah, that's it for the video, guys. You've seen there, you know, everything that I have been trying to say. This is it, guys. Learn this, okay? And you will win your day. You will. You cannot, if you do it the way I say, you cannot lose your day, guys. You just cannot. Yes, you'll lose the odd 10 pip, the odd 20 pipper, right? But you're gonna win mega pips, mega pips. And Stephanie, it's the entries, darling. You need to work on those entries. See what works best for you. Okay. And again, abide by the rules, Stephanie. It's always, price always reacts. No, well, I can't say always, right? But reacts at BB bands and orange lines, right? And it's just a matter of the bigger the time frame, the bigger the bounce there. You know, anything from like 4 hour upwards, broken, flipped BB bands, Stephanie, right? Their direction, that's direction. All you've got to think then is, right, let's get that first wall broken. If I want to reverse this, I've got to break that first wall, which is the 5-minute orange line. Once that's happened, Stephanie, as long as you've not got, you know, daily red yellows against you, as I've just shown in that video there, then you can start trading the reversal. And as I say, the you know, the 4 hour time frame plus, so 4 hour, 8 hour daily, right? They are major league as far as the direction's concerned. So, you know, again, blues, they're the only thing that'll eventually turn it. All right, guys, so yeah, I know some of you have been waiting for this video, but again, I'm just going over things that I have been going over and over and over and over, right, for a long time now, right? You just, once you get your direction, follow that system that I've shown you there, find an entry system and a stop loss strategy that suits you. You've seen Savvy having some great results now that he's using the Renko charts for his stop losses. Okay, you've seen BT, right, having so confident in his system that he's taking completely risky trades, you know, that scare the hell out of me. Right, but he's taking them because he knows he's not allowing the trade to go against him. Okay, and he knows also that when he takes these riskier trades, right, that they're going back to an orange line, or to a BB band, or to a yellow line. Okay, he knows this, and this is why he's so confident in taking those riskier trades, guys. Some of them are not risky, but the risky trades in the fact that he's taking the first move, right? But as I say, the place he is taking them from, 4 hour BB bands, 1 hour BB bands, 8 hour BB bands, right? That's not the risk. You know, that is the correct turning points. All right, so they're not as risky as that. It's just that it's the first trade, but he's not bothered because he will not lose, will not allow that trade. I'll bet BT couldn't tell me in the room the last time he lost a 30 pip trade. 30 pips. I bet he couldn't tell me that, right? Because it's not happened for a long time. Okay, guys? All right, I'll see y'all in a room.